Hello and welcome to the Padlet shelf tutorial video. My name is Raj and I'm going to walk you through step by step on how you can use the Padlet shelf layout to create really robust and meaningful interactive activities. So if you're new to Padlet, I strongly recommend that you go back and watch our introduction to Padlet video on our distance learning page. This will give you a step-by-step introduction on how you can use Padlet and how to get to where we are at this point in the video. Okay, great. So now that we've set up our Padlet shelf layout, we are going to start posting right away. So the first thing that you have available to you is once you're done with your setup, you can start posting in your first column. And the Padlet shelf layout is unique in the sense that it is a horizontal layout. So the more that you add to this page, the more a person would need to scroll left or right to see content. So when creating a Padlet shelf layout, the first thing that I find to be really helpful is that you have a directions column. A directions column can be really helpful, especially if students are working asynchronously or synchronously with each other, right? To create a column, you have your default that we just had directions in, and to add posts under each column, like I did in step one, you have a little plus sign at the bottom of your screen, and each time you click a plus sign, a new post will appear. So I have step one, I have step two, I'm going to add another column, and I'm going to put step three. Okay, so this is how you would be able to add individual posts underneath a specific column. To add a new column, you click on the button that says Add Column. And here you can start typing whatever activity or task you want your participants to accomplish or answer. So let's say it's a simple question one, right? I click Save, and now this column is saved. I can add another column, question two, click Save, and the column is saved. Each time I save a created column, a plus sign will appear under that column, and all of the posts associated with it will appear vertically under the column. Now that we're starting to set up our columns, let's talk about how students can actually interact with each other, but also post their work. So there are a couple of options, right? There are two things that are available immediately. On each card or post under each respective column, there are two fields. There's the title field and then the write something field. A really good tip that helped me when using Padlet for the first time is the title section, which is the top, is a really good place to type your name. So I'm going to type my name there, Raj. And then the write something section is where I can start to type my response. This is the classic way in which participants and teachers often post material on their shelf Padlet. And once I'm done, I click away, and now my comment is saved. Let's say I want to do something different. Let's see what other options I have available. I click on the plus sign again, and I have a new card. I'm going to type my name, and I have four buttons here. The first arrow is I can upload a file from my desktop or computer. The second one is a link where I can copy and paste the link from any website and include it on my card. The magnifying glass is a direct link to Google Images, which can be really helpful when trying to find an image or a word association. And the last one is my camera. I can use the webcam on my computer or on my phone to take a quick snapshot of whatever it is in front of me. But there's even more. I click on these three little dots, and I have so many more options. I can take a snapshot from my camera. I can film myself or film a recording of something. I can even add an audio file. I can record my screen similar to Screencastify. I can even draw. I can add a location, and I can also put a link to another Padlet here. The ones that are most commonly used by students are the film or the voice option, and both are totally free and accessible on tablets, phones, and desktops. So if I wanted to insert a voice recording, what will happen is an automatic audio booth will appear on my screen. I click on the pink microphone, and it will automatically start to record my voice. Once I'm happy and done with my answer, I click the pink button again, and I have two options. I can play back and save my option, or I can discard and start again. It automatically uses the default microphone on whatever device you're using. If I'm happy with my recording, I click save, and I can title my recording. When I'm done, I click save. It'll save my audio for me, and here's what it will look like. And now anyone can come and listen to the audio, including other students. And this can be really helpful, especially when you're trying to change the way students respond to questions or accomplish a task. They can use text examples, and they can even use audio files or video files too. Furthermore, even as an instructor, you can post questions as audio files. You don't necessarily have to type them into your column. You can even post questions right underneath. So a participant may be prompted to click the play button and listen to their question or their task before completing it. Another really great advantage here with the Padlet shelf layout is the fact that it is a link. Let's say you want to use Padlet for a group activity, the shelf activity. You can copy and paste the link at the top of your browser and insert it into your classroom communication tool. And once students have that link, they'll have that link before they go and work asynchronously or in breakout rooms, for example. And this link will always preserve itself and they will have access to this forever. One really helpful tip when using this in groups is you would want to create a group member and group name column, right? So that way students can come up with their own names and plus you know exactly who's in which group. Thank you for watching the introduction to Padlet Shelf. If you have any questions, please feel free to look at other content on our website or revisit some of the videos that you have. Thank you for watching.